So this is for you, Leo, for mid-December, you and your person. Welcome to my channel. If you enjoy this, please like, share, and subscribe. I so appreciate you being here. If this does not resonate with you, check out your rising, your Venus, or your moon sign. That might resonate. If not, it's just not for you, you know? Do you know what I mean, Leo? But I hope you enjoy this. I do give personal readings as well. Engagement. So the information is in the description box. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Ooh, Leo. Is this what's going on? You guys can get married during Christmas or something. And as I said, that the wedding card comes out. Well, somebody wants to get married. Do you want to get married, Leo? Do you want to take it to another level? Engagement and wedding. Okay. I don't know if this could be any clearer. Codependency. All right. What's that, Leo? So your person's codependent on you. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. The situation involves marriage. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, I really do think you're getting married. Some of you guys are engaged or you're going to be engaged. Codependency. There might be issues of codependency when it comes to this relationship. We'll see. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, let's see what's going on. So let's check out the energies. Okay, what's going on with your person, Leo? What's going on with your person? Oh. Cards are crazy right now. There we go. Indecision, juggling. You know, off the bat, I feel like your person actually has codependent relationships with other people. Maybe not you, or they are wrestling with addictions or recovery. Okay. They need to learn how to love themselves. They really are running on empty when it comes to love. For some of you guys, like, you might be married to this person. You might be getting married to this person, or there's that kind of prospect for you guys. You know, you see them, they're having a hard time coming into their power. For some of you, they've been having a hard time with their ability to make money, you know, kind of keep it together. But they do want to start. This is cool. This is really weird. Yeah, so I feel like they're going to address this. There's like your person seems to have a little bit of a lack of self-love, it looks like. But I think that they're going to address this. They're moving into a more emotional, mature place right now. Kind of getting ready to, maybe you guys, like, for some of you guys just might have just gotten married, or you're married, or you're getting married. This person is very magical. This person is somebody you're very attracted to. They have a lot of power. They have a lot of power to draw you in. For some of you, they might be a Gemini or Virgo, Aquarius, but they've got the magic, right? They really know how to draw you in. It might even be like their own power, kind of, they can get entangled in it by what they draw in. And so it's like, sometimes it's like a gift and a curse, where your person's like really good at getting the attention they need, getting the resources they need. You know, maybe they do run into situations of codependency where like people rely on them, they rely on people, but they actually get their needs met because they're really good at kind of messing around with those energies. But it hasn't helped them develop that kind of self-love within themselves. And so they kind of need the external, they need those attachments, they need those dependencies. So for some of you, it might be like people in their family or friends or kind of their life around them that they kind of need to like untangle and unwind from. And I see that they're doing this. I feel like they're, you know, because it's really emptying their own reserve of their own self-love. And then they can't give that out to other people as well. So they want to do this. They want to move and be really like have a lot more stability within their own container, within their own body, within their own body-mind complex and beingness, right? They want to just be emotionally secure and stable within themselves and be able to provide that, I think, for you, because I do think that they want to marry you or they want to have a good marriage with you. They want this engagement, right? They want to release these dependencies and move into another level of love, okay? For some of you, they might be marrying you for the wrong reasons, right? They don't know how to be on their own, and so they're very dependent on you, Leo. So, and and I feel like I got this energy for Leo last time. So for some of you, it might be like a continuation from that kind of situation where they rely on you an awful lot, Leo, for their own self-worth and self-love. But I do see them, they are very magical, okay? And they're very alluring. They're very attractive. They've got some serious powers. They can manifest what they want. But I do think that they actually want to just be very stable emotionally and not need the external to define their emotional, like some people, they ground emotionally on other people. Until they can learn to do it within themselves. And I feel like they want to do that work within themselves. And it's going to be a little bit of a climb for them, but I feel like they want to do it. Like they have this willingness to do it. The weirdest things come out that I don't expect to say in these readings, Leo. I swear. I don't plan on this. Honestly, I just like to say like gumdrops and rainbows if I could, Yeah, this person, you're very attracted to them. You are super attracted to this person. You've been they're your soulmate, Leo. This is the person you want to be with. This is the person you want to marry. This is your soulmate. Okay, you guys? 2 cups, this is how you feel about them. And they see that, you don't really worry that much, Leo. I think you have a lot of faith. And I really do see, you really think very highly of your person. So they are very magical. They are very alluring. And I do think that they're taking this path to just be more full and whole and complete within themselves. And almost like just dealing with those reasons why they had those codependencies and those ties with people outside of them. Maybe you, maybe their family, maybe their friends. It was just kind of a pattern that they would juggle that energy. And they realized in the past, it just kind of like empties their ability to like love themselves and like truly love and be whole, right? They don't want to ground anymore on the external, and including you. So I feel like you're like, wow, this is great. You're very proud of them. They are, you see them as the high priestess. So you do see them as very magical, and you also see spirit on them. And I feel like you see them walking into this direction of emotional, fulfillment and containment and stability, and moving into this state of peace, without the need for the external to define their happiness, define who they are. And they don't need that energy. They don't need that fix. Okay, they're moving out of that patterning. And you see it, and I think you're really proud, Leo. I feel like that's part of what's moving you guys into this next level. This is an ascension experience for you and your person, and I think it's kind of miraculous. You're not even worried anymore. You've lost. I think you just have a lot of faith in them. I think you have a lot of faith in spirit. And you're not worried about it. I think it was an issue for you guys at one point, but it's not anymore. It hasn't been. You have faith that this is gonna. Maybe you guys have talked this out in the past, like how to do this, how to move into your own interdependency, your own autonomy, And I feel like this person's like game, really into it, like really wants to. Okay, the 3 of Swords. What the bleep? I don't know why that's there. Let's see, why is that there? Why is the 3 of Swords there? Leo, what the heck? 3 of Swords. Okay. Heartbreak. Heartbreak. No more romance. Okay. Healing. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know what to make of this because I'm getting more or less. This is a very positive read, and this person's moving into a very positive energy. So for you to get this Three of Swords card, I feel like you're moving out of. This has kind of caused some kind of disarray and heartbreak. Either they're overly dependent on you, and even this process of pulling away from that cord, right? That attachment, and maybe it does feel a little bit like a heartbreak. Like this is a different person, they're moving to another level. And so you're kind of breaking away from some aspects of this expectation of romance, to the point where kind of, if this is possible, interferes with your life. You know, it's like being a little bit too imaginative, too not just not fair, you know. I feel like this, you know, can conjure up too much jealousy, too much attachment, too much expectation for everything to be a certain way all the time. I do think that it's lovely in a relationship where you're like, if you want to give flowers, you give flowers. If you want to give a love letter, you give a love letter. It's all beautiful. But I think if it moves into a state of expectation and that's what you need to fulfill you within your life, I feel like you're willing to let that kind of break your heart a little bit, that expectation and that pattern. If that's what needs to happen, if this person needs that kind of thing to feel good with you, it's like, I don't know, somehow it had to get cut off. I don't think the romance is gone at all. It's just a part of your healing is to see, like, I don't have to play a Romeo role in order to be loved by this person. And actually, it's kind of feeding their attachment and their indulgement, and it's actually not, somehow there's like that, it spurs that codependence. So I think as this person moves from their codependency into their independence, you see, like, it's breaking their heart to like release this pattern. I think it's breaking your heart that it's breaking their heart, but you guys both know that this will actually in the long run fill the heart and keep the peace there and bring this new kind of love, this unconditional love into the relationship. So you're releasing certain expectations and conditions together and moving into a place of healing, okay? Because it gets clarified by the star. And it's like the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's like, we're not going to play the whole Romeo and Juliet role and like the tortured lovers. We're going to kind of transcend that at this point. We really want to be moving to another level of unconditional love, and we really want to get married. We want this, and not the marriage with the chains, you know, the ball and chain marriage, but just a marriage, a harmonious marriage, you know, just an agreement to walk equally and support each other on this walk and on this path. And so you guys are trying to get on the same page, you know, and I think your person's really wanting to with you. Okay. And there's a little bit of heartbreak, right? And you're releasing expectations and masks and roles that you played. Okay. It was really hard for you to keep up that play and that dance, right? And so you guys are collectively together deciding to release that. And yeah, you're moving into a marriage, you're moving into harmony. Let me see what's in the future for you guys. I'm going to try this new deck that I got. It's the Urban Tarot. There's a tarot place of this street from my house, and it has some really good decks. I'm probably gonna end up buying all of them. Yeah, they have so much attraction for you. The Public Defender. I feel like they're willing to defend and keep the passion alive for this relationship. I feel like they want to do what it takes with a lot of power and conviction to support this relationship, okay? And yeah, they are your safety. They are your happiness. They are your 10 of Cups. There's a little bit ego death going on for this person, okay? Bruin's a little bit strong, but the old ways of being, those old attachments, it's not easy to, your person's moving out of that cycle, but they might lose friends. They might lose connections. They might lose patterns that make them feel safe, okay? Again, roles can be reversed, Leo, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to continue with this deck. This is like really a cool deck. Oops, sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, your person might. I think that's part of the heartbreak is there might be people that you guys need to release collectively together. There's patterns that you guys are going to need to release collectively together. And it's really all for the greater good. It's really beautiful where it's moving to. Moving into marriage, moving into a state of balance. Yeah, they really do see you as somebody they can really lean on, they can really count on, but you see them as somebody you want to marry. They're your safe place too. You guys are really, I mean, some of you guys are already married. You guys really love each other. You guys are soulmates. You really belong together. There's this Three of Swords that really wants to come out. Why are you, I think the things, okay. I don't see you guys breaking up. The Three of Swords come up twice. I think this codependency stuff, like you'll know what it is. It could, for some of you, it could be with your child. It could be with your parents. It could be with a whole group of friends that you guys have to move on from in order to move into this new level of commitment and almost like a new level of beingness, a new level of love, right? And it starts with loving yourself. Something externally or even in this relationship was really draining the two of you. And you guys are releasing it. And I think there's going to be some heartbreak with that, Leo. But I like this work that you're doing with this person. You really are all about balancing out your energies, moving into your truth. And I guess you guys see each other in a really high light. I'm kind of obsessed with this deck. Yeah, it's like there's new beginnings for you, Leo, with this person and in general. But it also comes with it like concern and worry and loss and letting go. But all in all, with the Four of Wands, you guys are like twin flames or soulmates or divine counterparts. Like you guys have a very powerful connection. You guys are building new from scratch and you're releasing a lot of old things that were codependent. That, in codependencies, attachments, addictions, patterns, expectations, things that you put upon somebody else or yourself, which makes things very heavy and kind of trapped, chained. Like codependency is very much like that devil card with the chains tied to other people, other things, And this relationship wants to move into a place of autonomy, sovereignty, and freedom together. Okay. It's like this lovely balancing act where there's like one balance card. I think it's like a justice card where like there's a feather and a heart on the other end. And it's like lightening the heart, lightening the soul so that you can move in the soul, move with soul. And then there's this completion card, which is the Four of Wands, which is just total harmony. This is like you guys are learning how to move into a state of harmony. You guys are going to move in, like there's going to be in this process, like worry and, sorrow. Okay. That you guys are going to let go of things that you were tied to, especially your person. But I think you too, and just some of these dynamics are going to change. So there's a little bit of reinventing. But it's all for the greater good, Leo, because it's beautiful. Wedding, engagement, harmony, Four of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, you have the Star, complete healing. And I love how you see your person. And they see you as you see them as very magical, very spiritual, and very sexy, that kind of thing, very powerful. And they see you really strong and balanced. And they do see you don't have anxiety anymore. I don't think you're as worried about them. You're not as worried about this marriage or this relationship. It's moving in the direction, shedding skin and moving into this pure direction, this harmonious direction. It's kind of what I'm getting there, Leo. I can't Can't believe I left that on. That's annoying. Let's get some more energy on this read. Oh my gosh. This card just wants to show itself. This is like why I chose Leo right now, is because the Leo card and this card came out at the same time, and I was like, oh, I'll just do a Leo read then. Yeah, you're a very creative person, Leo. You have a lot to express. 29 equals 1111. You're moving on to a new cycle. 29 reminds me of Saturn return. You have a lot to express. You're really pulling from a real creative place. This person is releasing attachments, material attachments, and owning their truth. Okay. And I also see this card as like creating a marriage, creating a house, creating stability together, manifesting this relationship together in the physical, in this realm, right? Really good communication going on between you guys and between spirit. I like this relationship a lot. I do. Yeah, you guys are really moving into the truth. And this is a time of Sagittarius. So this is happening right now. Are you really seeing the direction in which you're going? You have that kind of broad perspective. And I think not only are you establishing, like maybe, even buying a house together, or establishing that kind of place where you guys can create a family, or create this relationship, or there is something that you guys are going to create together that might be something that you or do together, that something will bring you money. Okay. So let's do like one more card and then I'll let you go, Leo. How about two cards? Fall into my arms, and whale and orca elders share your song frequency of sound. Yeah, like Leo, some of you guys, you're a singer and you're singing. Falling into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. This person's like really willing to do a lot of shadow work, okay? And move into a real stable place, so they're not running around attaching cords or feeding cords to ground themselves, to keep their emotions regulated. They are learning to regulate their own emotion. This person's doing a lot of hard work. The love for you is really strong. They have a lot of faith in you, as well as I feel like you're not worried about them anymore, because they're really, really doing this work. And I think it's going to get better and better and better and better. But, there's a little mini ego death. There's a little bit of, I feel like you really feel for them. And I also feel like you might have to cut off certain patterns, certain things. You might actually have to or you might have already had to cut off, you might have liked to have when they're really sad or they're really needy, you might have wanted to respond and help them. But I think you're moving into this place of it's best for them to learn to do it on their own. Not that you wouldn't be there for them. You're totally there for them. You want to be there for them. It's not hard on you as much as, well, this person might, somebody really is letting go. I mean, someone's really letting go of something over here. There's a lot of it's a strong attachment. So whatever you guys are moving away from or letting go, it's hard on the both of you. Okay. And so Leo, it's not like you're not there for them, but I think you watching them and going through what they have to go through, they have to go through it. Right. And you can be there, but you can't take it for them. They have to do this work themselves. And I do think that breaks your heart, Leo. So yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want a personal read, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much for staying with me and watching this read and supporting my channel. Yeah, so share, and subscribe if you're up for it. And I totally love and appreciate you so much. And let's call it a day, Leo.